Today I have a story about greed and stealing among family. I represented Melissa, who was forced to sue her sister when she did not get any information after their mother passed away about mom's finances. Melissa was one of 8 children to Ann, their mother. Ann was diagnosed with dementia. Melissa and her sister Betty were the ones that helped Ann the most with her finances and everything else. Unknown to Melissa, Betty took Ann to a lawyer and had a power of attorney done. Once the disease started progressing, Ann decided it was time to go live with one of her children. She chose Betty because Betty lived with a boyfriend who paid all of her bills, so Betty didn't have to work, where Melissa was still working and had a mortgage to pay. Once Ann moved in with Betty, things changed. Over the years, Betty moved Ann's money to another bank, created a bank account with both Betty and Ann's name on it, liquidated the accounts of Ann, placed all the money in that joint account. See, Mom had always told Melissa she was one of the beneficiaries of an annuity, but when Melissa asked her sister about the account after their mom had died, Betty's response was, "The money is gone, it was spent on Mom." Normally, Melissa would have been okay with that, but her sister refused to provide any details. That's when I got involved. We made Betty account for all of the money and learned that Ann had plenty of income from Social Security to pay the very few bills that she had. However, Betty was using Ann's money to go to lunch, shop at Nordstrom, and other personal expenses. It turns out during the last 2 years of Ann's life, Betty spent $40,000 per year on herself, while Betty's own accounting showed that Ann's expenses were less than $17,000 per year, and her Social Security covered that. The judge ended up granting Melissa and her brothers the money that was in the financial account that Betty had moved to the joint account. This process took years and over $20,000 in attorney fees and court costs. Hi, I'm John Tatone, an estate planning attorney and the founder of John R. Tatone & Associates. Today I want to talk to you about a very important tool in estate planning, the power of attorney, often referred to as POA. Whether you're planning for the future or handling a loved one's affairs, understanding the proper use of a power of attorney is crucial. A power of attorney is a legal document that grants someone you trust the authority to make decisions on your behalf if you become unable to do so yourself. This person is known as your agent or attorney in fact. In Michigan, there are 2 primary types of power of attorney: a durable power of attorney for financial decisions and a medical power of attorney for healthcare decisions. A durable power of attorney remains effective even if you become incapacitated. This type of POA allows your agent to manage your financial affairs, such as paying bills, managing investments, and real estate. Now let's talk about the right way to use a power of attorney. First and foremost, it's essential to choose a trustworthy and reliable agent. This person should have your best interest at heart and be capable of managing the responsibilities that come with the role. In this document, you should specify what your agent can do and cannot do. This can prevent any misunderstandings or misuse of authority. Discuss your preferences and expectations with your agent. The more they understand your wishes, the better they can act on your behalf. Life circumstances change. Make sure your POA documents are up to date and reflect your current situation and wishes. Unfortunately, there are instances where powers of attorney are misused, like in the case of Ann. Let's discuss some common pitfalls and how to avoid them. One common misuse is when the agent exceeds their authority. For instance, they might make financial decisions that aren't in your best interest, but may be in their best interest. To prevent this, clearly outline the scope of your agent's authority in the POA document. If you are the attorney, in fact, who is named to be in charge of someone else's assets during their lifetime, make sure you keep the family informed, and most importantly, keep good records of all the transactions, just in case you need to explain them later. Never mix your money with the assets of the person you are helping. Keep your money separate. Do not create joint accounts with the power of attorney. Lastly, not keeping your POA documents updated can lead to problems. If your situation changes, like a divorce or a change in your financial situation, make sure your POA reflects these changes. To sum up, a power of attorney is a powerful estate planning tool, but it must be used correctly. Choose a trustworthy agent, define their authority clearly, communicate your wishes, and keep your documents up to date. I'm John Tatone, and I've been helping families avoid the pitfalls of estate planning, including powers of attorney, since 1996. Be the hero to your family and get your documents in order. I can help. Contact my office to discuss your wishes, and I look forward to helping you.